since we've been excited about a Transformers movie, but we have another trailer for Bumblebee, so...
Yeah. And this is by Travis, a movie directed by Travis Knight, so, whose credits include Kubo, which is
good.
One of the best movies. Period.
Just best movie.
Best stop motion animated movie, not just best animated movie, just one of the best movies.
So obviously you should all watch Kubo, and then come back here and watch this. Because we're going to watch this Bumblebee trailer and see how things go.
Don't let me down, Travis.
Here's hoping.
Don't let me down, man.
But before we get started, a word from our sponsors. I don't have a very good Cecil, so I'm going to drop that right the fuck now.
And now a word from our sponsors. I don't know if that's any better.
I mean, if we average them out, they'd be average. Yes. This video, as always, is sponsored by Fred's BS. That is Breads and Spreads by Fred. He does incredible baked goods and jams. Oh my god. He does the mainstay, the main seller is the Brown Sugar Buddies, which are cookies, which are kind of like Snickerdoodles, but better. They're what Snickerdoodles bound to be when they grow up. Hi.
Hi.
And this is my cat who wants to be part of my life. Who is a lovely, lovely kitty. And who likes to interrupt my videos.
Particularly during live reads.
Yeah, always during the live read. She's like, why can't I have Fred's BS? Because it's not good for cats. It's for people.
It's people food.
It's for people. He makes people treats, not cat treats. She's like, whatever, as long as you pet me, I don't care. All right, I love you, cat.
So back to the
anyway. FredsBS.com, incredible cookies, really good brownies, and oh my god, the jams are just unbelievably good. Everything is fresh, never frozen. Everything is made in small batches. There are flavors that aren't found in stores. I mentioned the Brown Sugar Buddies, but also he's got this raspberry peach jam that is unbelievable. Super good, not too sweet. Really do enjoy it. I know, I saw. Yeah,
so... I just want a timeout.
I was gonna do that when I hit the end of the live read. And if you are an LA local, you can get free pickup instead of having to wait for shipping. So that is definitely a good thing. So head over to fredsbs.com, fredsbs.com, and use coupon code KIACookies for 20% off your entire order. Do the thing, treat yourself, it's super good. And I think at this point, we're gonna have to do a little jump cut because we're running out of time on the camera, and I didn't notice that when we started. And we're back. Yay. Technical difficulties, please stand by. Anyway, timing. So, this is the newest official trailer for Bumblebee, which is going to be out before the end of the year.
What's the date?
Not long to wait. The thing just says 2018. I'm not sure.
If you hit the drop down, does it give a date?
Published on September 24th. Copyright Paramount.
Maybe at the end.
You know, probably at the end of the trailer. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Alrighty. Click.
Don't mess it up, Travis.
Come on.
I'm Charlie Watson. I'm 18. Today, actually. Is the Beetle for sale?
Man, I wish I got a Transformer for my 18th birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's super cute. You know, we mentioned it last time, but these movies have been missing heart for a while.
What are you?
I thought I bought a car, but I bought a robot.
So you have no idea what
This Christmas,
No
okay.
idea.
Well,
Here's the deal. People can be terrible about things they don't understand.
Is that John Cena?
Number one, only person you can tear yourself
Might
around
be.
is me. Oh, I'm good. I'm good, thanks.
Oh shit. What?
there's a war raging on our planet. If this criminal isn't found,
Or
that
is it
war may
Arnold?
find its way here.
Is there anyone that can help
Ladybots.
me? Is a family? Oh, me.
Okay, that was cute.
They're calling an army.
Shockwave?
Bumblebee, there is only one way to end this war. You must protect Earth and its people.
That was
Take it down!
My back, Bee.
What? He's got the little horns.
This is how we stop them.
Oh.
You've cut me.
Good lord.
Anywhere. God, I'm so screwed.
Okay.
I love that the Transformers aren't as ridiculously big in this.
I mean, like, full disclosure, we just got done watching the Nomad of Nowhere season finale, and that show has a silent protagonist. So seeing Bumblebee, you know, going back to being a silent companion, and like, and having to communicate just completely visually, it's very endearing and it's very cute, and I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but this looks like a Transformers movie, not a Bayformers movie, even though it has a lot of the same sort of, in terms of the action sequences and the explosions and everything like that. Like, aesthetically, this looks like a Transformers movie.
Like, they were all recognizable.
They were all recognizable! I knew Shockwave when he came up. I recognized
Soundwave. And was that Ravager? Is it Ravager?
I think so, yeah. Oh, which, like...
And there's still questions as to whether or not that jet we saw is Starscream. Because we know that the red one that's kind of pushing his face in is Thundercracker.
No, Blitzwing.
Blitzwing.
Who the fuck is Thundercracker?
We saw Transformers Armada about...
What is that, 3
4
years ago?
years
Yeah.
ago?
And there's
And
a
it has
scene...
irrevocably fucked us up.
There's a scene where Starscream gets a palette
It's a
swap.
paint job.
And he's like, wow, I look like Thundercracker. And we're like, who the fuck is Thundercracker?
They haven't introduced him in this series at all, and they will never introduce him.
We know Gen 1. Thundercracker's a thing. But like,
We got that.
up until
Within
that
the
point,
context of this series, Thundercracker had never been introduced or mentioned, and he will never be introduced or mentioned again.
and yeah,
In that same episode, Megatron got a paint job and abruptly went, "Call me Galvatron!" And we're like, why?
I have so many questions.
Armada
And it wasn't even like he died and came back to life. Like, no, he just got a paint job. Call me Galvatron now for reasons I won't explain to
It's
you.
like if I change my nail polish and decide that also means that I change my name. Like, the fuck? Well, I'd be changing my name every 3 weeks.
Call me Sparkle Star now. Okay, I guess I will for the next 3 weeks.
All right, Sparkle Star. Do you have to go through all of the legal paperwork changes again? Anyway,
But
Armada's
back to-
really good for a drinking game and really not good for your sanity.
Let us know in the comments below if you'd like us to do a Transformers Armada video. But, well, like just a vlog of us talking about that with drinks in hand. But like,
We'll go on for like, we have to make sure there's room on the camera before then because we'll go on for like an hour and a half.
maybe we should just do
Talking
a
about
podcast.
Armada so you don't ever have to watch it.
But this, it looks promising
Mhm.
and gosh darn it, I know that the last couple movies have definitely screwed up, but I'll never grow tired of hearing Peter Cullen be Optimus Prime. It's so good.
And last I heard, this movie was in continuity with Bayformers, and I would much prefer it if they just kind of, nope, this is our AU. We live over here. Bye.
I would very much appreciate it if, like, I don't say this very often, but I would love a reboot. Just let this be the start of a new iteration. And although that's not necessarily fair because then that means we kind of have to go over the whole, okay, Megatron and all the other things, like, again. You know, we have to go through the same motions that we go through whenever Transformers gets rebooted in any incarnation, where it's like, okay, I guess we have to do this, we have to do this, we have to do this.
We avoided all of that with Spider-Man Homecoming.
We did.
We didn't have to watch Uncle Ben die again. So I feel like, for the most part, we can get away from most of that. Like, we don't have to go into really deep, here's the lore, and here's the this, and here's the that. We can just be like, there's been a war going on. It's definitely us versus them. And they're evil. So,
I would still very much like it if this movie, like, assuming it's good, if we could just ignore everything else and just hang out with this movie.
Well, it takes place before everything else, so we can say the timeline ends here.
Well, no, and then have the rest of the movies just spawn off. Again, reboot.
Yeah.
I want this to be the reboot.
This is a new AU. This is a new franchise. This is a new, like...
It would certainly
if this is good and it looks... I'm remembering when we did our last night trailer reaction, and just...
We were just so sad.
I think we were mostly just mad that it looked like they were wasting a perfectly good Dark Energon plot.
Yep. It absolutely looked that way.
They didn't even do that. And we definitely got some blowback for how dare you judge. It's like, well, we have pattern recognition.
Dark Energon plot. Gift wrap for them. Anyway, neither here.
Webs. So should this be good? It looks good. The trailers are definitely better than the trailers for the other movies. So if this is good, then I kind of want it to be like, lol, JK, it's not part of that universe at all. We're actually going over here.
I would also really love...
Just removing it slowly from that universe, turning 90 degrees to the right, and...
I also love just getting to see different incarnations of both Soundwave and Shockwave.
God, yes.
Because they can range from campy and hilarious to downright terrifying. See Transformers Prime for an example of both of them being downright.
Prime.
You're mean. You're very mean. But if you want like a good example...
that's not what I was going for, but good point.
If you want a good example of both of them being downright terrifying, Transformers Prime. They are both scary AF.
And if you want an example of both of them being super fucking campy, Transformers Animated.
Where there's an episode, it's a Christmas special, where Soundwave and Optimus Prime battle with guitars. It's kind of incredible.
Animated was a gift. Animated definitely had its issues.
But it was a gift.
Animated mostly had its issues in, here are our two annoying characters that are also our most marketable and popular characters, and they literally never learn a lesson. Until season 3, when consequences hit, and then they
It was also really good at taking Megan's favorite characters and killing them.
a lot.
More than once! How?
The show where death isn't permanent right up until it is.
Right up until it is! Oh man!
Woo!
Ow, my heart.
Animated had some total inconsistencies, but season 3
Again,
was pretty on
we
point.
can go on. This looks good. I'm
It
loving
does.
the 80s aesthetic. I'm loving the throwbacks to Gen 1. And I'm loving that a good chunk of this looks like it's focusing on the relationship between Bee and
This
the human.
human.
Because, like, that was
She
always,
has a name. I didn't catch it, but she has one.
like, outside of the first one, I never really bought the Transformers actually. I know that like they did because the plot said they did, but I never really bought the Transformers actually caring about the humans that they were companions with.
yeah, no.
The only time I ever really bought it was during some of the climactic fight scenes at the end of the first movie, with where Bee and Megan Fox's character Michaela, I believe, where they're running around
Fighting together.
Yeah, fighting together.
That was pretty great.
Yeah, and then some of the moments with Witwicky, Shia
Sam.
LaBeouf. Yeah, Sam. It's been a while.
He became a straight up irredeemable character after that
a while.
first movie.
After that first movie, but like there were a couple moments where I really bought the, Bumblebee caring about the two of
The
them.
amount of give a fuck.
Yeah. I did not see that anymore after the first one. And this movie looks like it's leaning more into that connection and that partnership, like Transformers Prime was really good at. So
Transformers is always better when there's an equal balance between the robots and the humans. And I mean, we're all definitely here to see giant robot fight, but without the humans, without that heart, it's just another war story.
yeah.
The human companionship is what makes it special, and it also requires a very solid balance and empathetic characters on all sides. And that can be difficult to do sometimes.
It absolutely can. And it's definitely, there's definitely been a couple swings and misses in Transformers as a franchise as a whole.
Animated. Not animated. Wow. Armada.
Whew. Let me tell you about the
Transformers.
Transformers.
Armada, Bayformers, they had some... But animated was better. Animated, you bought that there was a solid level of give a fuck about humans.
But again,
Time was back.
so it's nice to see that Bumblebee making that connection with this person, that's going to be the heart and center of the movie, which is what arguably the movie should have been from the get-go. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I don't want to be, but I am. Oh,
Despite our best efforts, we're both excited.
dang it. Oh.
They got us again.
Why do I have to care about
They
this?
got us again.
Ugh.
Hi, are you gonna bookend the video? Yeah?
It just sounds so filled with despair.
I got her again too, and she can't even come to the theater and see. Okay, bye.
She's
love
got
my cat.
so many feelings.
I love my cat so much. She has so many feelings, and most of them are, why haven't you been petting me?
Sure.
I love her. She's nuts. Anyway, despite our best efforts, we're excited.
Yeah, this looks.
That's kind of how we're putting it now.
I'm hoping it's a good Christmas gift and
We-
a long overdue good Transformers movie.
We have pattern recognition. This does not fit the Bayformer pattern, therefore we have hope.
Fingers crossed.
Anyway,
I'm Megan. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Menguin. That's TheMenguin.
and I'm Katie. You can follow me all over the social medias and on Twitch at Kiaxet. That is Kiaxet. We have a sister channel, Silver Screams on Silver Screams on YouTube and Silver_Screams on the social media. We do horror reactions there. We do horror discussions there. Trundle on over there and take a look. It is a good time. If you want to keep up with this channel, follow the Patreon. That is a thing you can do for free and get all the news and updates. If you want to support this channel, we have that Patreon. It gets you early access. It gets you reactions that don't otherwise live on this channel. It gets you all sorts of fun stuff. We have a Ko-fi if you want to throw a couple bucks our way. And we do take commissions. Not requests, not you should watch this, but commissions. And also, supporting our sponsor supports us. So head over to fredsbs.com, that is FREDSBS.com, and use coupon code KIACookies for 20% off your entire order. All that information is in the description below. Is she finally settled down enough to be petted?
Yeah,
Oh, good. Good.
she's so cute.
Also, there's definitely pictures of the cat on the Patreon. Like, they go up there sometimes too. Yeah. If you like this video, if you like this channel, if you want to see more, if you want to see us yelling more about giant robots, because we do that a lot.
We do.
We
so
do.
often.
Yeah. Like the channel. Like the channel. Like the video. Like the channel too. But like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell for some godforsaken reason that only YouTube knows. Otherwise, Soundwave will find us, and we don't want that.
Like, subscribe, ding.
Like, subscribe, ding. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. Autobots, roll out. Oh, it's so good.